Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. So, have all of you finished preparing for Kokomi? I bet some of you have prepared and also some of you are actually skipping the banner. In this video, I will give my insight for the Kokomi banner and the weapon banner. So, as you may know, the new Abyss challenge was reset. And in this new Abyss challenge, there are something which really annoy me. Maybe some of you have aware that MiHoYo always try to put the character in the next upcoming banner to have the advantage in the new Abyss challenge, so it will drive the community into the new meta for the new red up character. But this time, it will be a lot different than previous Abyss challenge. So, to be short, for Abyss Floor 11, the ley line flows will be a constant corrosion effect that will consume your party HP constantly every time you kill an enemies. And to make it more worse, each of the kill will create a separate corrosion effect with separate timer. So that means it's actually stacked. So, what's my opinion about this? I think they really try hard to boost Kokomi capabilities. Usually, the leyline benefit is more on the advantage you will get if you have this upcoming character, but it won't make your current lineup worse. But for this one, they want to tell, hey, wanna survive this Abyss and easily get the 150 Primo Gems? You should have Kokomi. It actually can give you hard time if you don't have proper team to challenge the Abyss. I found it challenging and also annoying at the same time, because once you knock down first enemies, the nightmare begins. All of your party HP will drain like water flowing. It's still possible to clear this floor 11 Abyss without Kokomi, but you will actually rely on your healer character, because it is made so the enemies come in few waves and it can drain your HP faster and force you to heal or die, no matter how faster you can kill each of the wave. Since you also will force with situation like need to refill your support character burst, you will end up wasting a lot of time running around while your character is on low HP, unless you have a strong shield character like Zhongli, which just brute force everything even though you are on low HP. You can also find this pretty easy if actually you have a good constant healer character like Qiqi or Barbara. They may shine this time for this 411, but as for me, since I don't have Zhongli or Qiqi and even didn't bother to build Barbara, my best bet is to come with Bennett and Diona. And as you can see, I found it quite troublesome and struggle to finish it faster, because each time my party member on low HP, my concern is distract from offensive to defensive mode. How to keep this party alive for next floor, when my Bennett or Diona burst alive. So, with this current Abyss, I think more people who initially thinking to skip Kokomi banner may encourage to pull for her. So, is this bad? Honestly, I can't give you the exact answer, but in my personal opinion, it's not bad. I think Kokomi may have a lot of potential in the future, not just because you will need her in the current Abyss floor, because Kokomi is not just an support healer character. She can be a decent sub DPS or even as a main that have a heal talents. Imagine, what's more satisfying than dealing the damage to the enemies and always keep your party full HP at the same time. The other reason I think why you will need Kokomi, because I think since in Najuma, I personally feel they tend to release a puzzle, a word, a challenge that can constantly hurt your party member. That makes very annoying, even for the actual good party. Remember the Konda village quest at the Watatsumi Island? Or when you want to collect Nakuwit in this area? Or when you explore the Seirai Island? Or even when you try to catch the Raimei fish? So they really love to torture you with this special environment that can constantly drain your HP, and it completely ignore your shield. So with this in mind, if you have Kokomi as you explore the whole region, I think you will have easier time. Not just in Inazuma, probably in the upcoming region like Sumeru or Fontaine, there are high possibility will have so many similar challenges that can make you frustrated that you don't have decent healer on your team. Now, let's break down Kokomi Banner. So, we have another banner for Xingqiu that can act as a hydro battery if you run Kokomi as a main. We have Beidou that will be a sub DPS to trigger an electro charge, and Super Conduct thanks to the Rosalia on the banner. So, is the banner worth it? I would say yes, it worth it if you don't have max constellation on Xingqiu and Beidou. You definitely would want to pull for this banner. This is awesome because Xingqiu and Beidou literally can fit into any team you throw at them. They have a very high mobility both on field and off field support. Though there are another team composition I think might have a good synergy with Kokomi as well. First of all, since you may want to make Kokomi as a main DPS or sub DPS, you want to keep her uptime as long as possible. The other character that can sing well with Kokomi beside Beidou should be Xiangling, because Xiangling can give a proper elemental synergy for Kokomi. You can make a constant vaporize while healing your team member at the same time. That's so much fun. Kokomi will benefit from a huge elemental reaction team, so that will make sense if in other slot to enhance the elemental reaction on the team, we put characters such as Kazuha, Fenty or Sucrose. Not only they can provide a good sword damage, they can crowd control the enemies, and Kokomi Xiangling can start tear down the enemies. The last slot you may go to Bennett, Fizzle or Xingqiu, because actually you may need a battery for Xiangling or Beidou, or you may need hydro battery to keep Kokomi uptime. This is the combination, and it really depends on how much you can get enough energy recharge for Kokomi or your sub DPS. The next thing I want to talk about is the weapon banner. So, the new weapon banner is here, Everlasting Moonglow. To be honest, this weapon surely will make Kokomi become a deadly main. Let's see. So, the main stat of course is on HP percentage. But what makes it insane is the passive. Your healing bonus will increase by 10%. Normal attack damage will increase by 1% of the max HP of the character equipping this weapon. And 12 seconds upon using the burst, normal attack that hits opponent will restore 0.6 energy and can be restored every 1 second. So, let's say you can stack Kokomi HP up to 40k. 1% of 40k is 400. That means you will get additional 400 normal damage bonus. And if you can stack the healing bonus on the circlet to plus with the 10% healing bonus damage from this weapon, you will get decent amount of healing bonus percentage that will convert to another normal and charged attack bonus, thanks to the Kokomi passive talent, Song of Pearl. And you can generate energy particle every 1 second. That's insane. I don't think Kokomi will need a hydro battery anymore. But despite all of this good stuff, I just want to remind you guys, there are high chance even in the future, this weapon will only work for Kokomi. For the several upcoming patches, I believe No other character can use this special catalyst that tailor-made for Kokomi Kid. So, unless you really love Kokomi and you sure you will keep her forever in your team, I still would recommend the free craftable catalyst prototype Ember. You only lose the passive advantage, but the HP percent on main stat is not that much different. The other pair weapon, Primordial Jade cutter, is a good weapon. I think a lot of people love this banner. Most of it even want to lose the Everglow to get the Primordial. But in the end, it's a 50-50 chance. So, unless you really want both of the weapon, don't pull it. Another thing to keep in mind is, for few upcoming patches, we will face with a rerun banner, and it involves lots of characters that maybe some of you have missed and really want it. High chance, the big three of Liyue, Hu Tao, Xiao and Gan Yu will come soon. Although we know it will come subsequently, because there are still many characters in Inazuma that have not released yet, which include Thoma, Yaimiko, Goro, Kamisato Ayato, and another possible character in the few upcoming patches. I think they will release the rerun character that pair to pair with Inazuma character. So, we will face with a big decision, especially for free-to-play player, because the amount of Primogems is limited. You end up should spend the Primogem wisely. Who you really want to be in your team? Is it the big 3 Liyue which we know will give you easier time in Abyss? Or is it the new Inazuma character? Thoma and other possible rerun character will coming in the next patch. Probably Hu Tao will come first, since it matches with the Halloween event. I think it's still better to look for upcoming patch banner rather than using the Primogems for this weapon banner. Even if you skip Thoma or rerun character, you only have around 2 months period to prepare for the next big updates, which include Yaimiko. I personally believe Yaimiko will be arrive as a very strong character. We already see her role and impact she can make in the Archon quest and the story quest. It would be disappointment if Yaimiko arrive and not have a same hype as Raiden Shogun. I would love to spend all of my Primogems on Yaimiko. That's it for this video. If you enjoy, please don't forget to like and subscribe the channel. See you on the next video.